everybody. Welcome to the Demonplague. My name is James Intricasso. I go by he, him. I'm your dungeon master, and today we are descending into my Demonplague dungeon. So everybody get ready for the horror that awaits you inside. Let's go around the table. People can introduce themselves and their characters. TK, let's start with you.
Hi, it's me, everyone. It's TK. I go by they, them, and I am not ready to be personally victimized by James.
Well,
I play Isabel Halfback, a half-orc battle master fighter, and I'm hoping that I get to action surge and destroy a bunch of things as fucking badass as it was last time that I destroyed a bunch of things. I'm happy about that. Also, I hate feelings.
You hate feelings. Got
Yes.
it. And what about you, Lauren? Who are you playing and who are you?
Hi, I'm Lauren. I am often online as Obo Crazy. I go by Rock in this game, the Erakoko Rogue. We are both she, her, and I'm excited about the D&D Beyond overlay that's happening because now everybody can see how amazing Rock is.
Rock Demonplague.
Rock yes. Demonplague. Hey, you know, her real last name wouldn't fit. So
not to be confused with Rock Not Demonplague.
Rock Not Demonplague.
Right, yeah.
I guess I will have to change that now. But it's been 30 episodes, and so I don't want to.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
This is true.
People will deal. People will deal with the Demonplague call out on your sheet.
There
it's
you
good
go.
Branding for the show too, which is always.
You know what? I have to organize the way I organize, and that's just how I organize.
And Robert, who are you and who are you playing?
Hey, I am Robert Adichie. I go by he, him, and I am playing Torsten Alehand, a human wizard cleric.
Excellent, excellent. And Rudy?
Hi, I'm Rudy. He, him. I'm playing Rain Bowie, a human monk.
Excellent. Yes. Awesome. Well, I am super pumped to have y'all here today and to be playing this lovely game with you as we descend here into sort of the last quarter of the Demonplague campaign. So keeping that in mind, things are going to get tough on the old party here. So if you want to make things easier or harder on them, check out right above my head. There are bit donations available to buy automatic successes, failures, health potions, that sort of thing, and still time to get an NPC named after you. This Demonplague dungeon is chock full of them. And so you could have someone named after you. Check that out. Also, previously on the Demonplague, you all found Maragath's prize, the location of the Demonplague dungeon, and you are ready to descend into this ancient dwarven city that was taken by the Demonplague thousands of years ago. And that is where we left things off. You are there with your trusty animated rug Wind, standing, looking at this entrance to Maragath's prize as a chicken-footed hut walks away from the area carrying Jalengi the Wise. Here you are now, ready to descend.
I would like to check for traps.
Okay, sure. So what you see ahead of you is this enormous mound of mud, or so it seems. It's actually a large mud-covered rock. And you can see that there is a circular iron door on the side of the rock face, and it is covered in dwarvish runes with the image of a crown. There can be no doubt that this is indeed the entrance to Maragath's prize.
Well, also, Jalengi said that this was where we should go, and I kind of trust him, even though his hut is creepy. So, yes, okay. Should I check the door for traps? Should I just get in the habit of checking for traps? Is this going to be a trap thing? I'm asking my party.
Yeah.
Or considering how well Rock can see into the ethereal plane, she might be asking the DM. I'll leave it up to you to decide.
Let me consult the oracles and see what I get for my my dice today.
Oh,
two,
yes.
2 16s.
I have a question about that. Is it any roll you can cause them to take it, or does it have to be from you specifically?
I'm pretty sure it's any roll.
Oh,
Yep.
you and I
Yeah,
are gonna
you
be
can
real
change
good
any
friends.
D20 roll that happens.
Yes.
Once I
pretty
get my your heart explode thing. What are the open palm? No trick for traps. I barge in.
You barge in.
Yeah. Time
I
for
love it.
heroes.
Don't
All
heroes check for heroes don't check for traps? Okay, here we go.
Heroes
survive.
die
No,
without a name.
Isabel would like to stop Rock before before she heads in, if she can. Just be like, no, let him. He's the expert. Just let him.
Okay.
He can do
I mean,
this.
I'm
I
the
tell-
one with all the
I
tools.
tell a real fast
just-
story as he's charging. Oh, I guess it takes 10 minutes. Never mind.
Let's take
You
that.
tell.
Is it
Less-
it could be a slow motion chariots of
Slow
fire.
motion charge, yeah.
So you charge ahead, Rain, and you open this door, and there's a big, heavy lurch, and then there is a rush of stale air that comes out of an enormous cavern. You can see that there are stairs leading down, and they just descend into darkness.
There's no torches along the walls or anything like that.
There are sconces along the walls. There
Mhm.
are no torches that have, any torches you can see are burned out and useless at this point.
Gotcha. I take out my light thingy that I that I always forget the name of.
Your gem of brightness.
Gem of brightness, and I say, Gem of brightness, you and me are going to be good pals for the next couple days. Something tells me. And I turn it on lantern mode,
Okay.
which is
It-
free.
Yep, it's free. It flickers on. And you can see, even beyond this light, the stairs descend, continuing into darkness. It looks like they go on for quite a while.
All right.
So there's all these groups that we're supposed to find and get a key from. Are we gonna look for a specific group first,
Oh,
or
that's a good idea.
Well, so first you need to descend into Maragath's prize, which is the city. Then you need to get into the Demonplague dungeon, which is somewhere within the city.
Oh,
So you won't meet any of those groups until you're in the Demonplague dungeon.
Oh, I thought they lived in Maragath City.
yeah, me too.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry
Oh,
for being
sorry.
unclear. I apologize.
So wait,
No,
who
I-
lives in the city?
As far as you know, no one.
That would have been
It's ruined.
good question for Jelingi.
Okay, so the we're going into the city, and then somewhere in the city is the entrance to the actual Demonplague dungeon,
Yeah.
which we go into, and that's the star-shaped thing that has all the different people, and that has okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can we
Yeah.
please take a moment to address the as far as you know?
As far as we know, I mean, the weird voice I hear every once in a while only tells me certain things, and then he often couches it in like, well, that's all you really know right now. I'm like, okay, that's all I really know.
Yeah, and when I did my legend lore, I think I only asked about the Demonplague dungeon. Didn't really. ask
Suspicion.
about yeah.
Yeah.
So-
To be clear, just because you probably would have spoken to Jalangi about it at some point,
Mm.
Jalangi has told you that it is a ruined city and that as far as she knows, no one lives there. So, but
As far as she knows.
yeah,
Well,
I mean,
yeah, but
she's
she,
not going
What a
down
turn.
all the time.
yeah, and she had said it's been a while since she had been there, so our intel is old.
None of this sets my mind at ease. Let's go murdering, I guess.
Here we go. We should probably be sneaky.
Oh, well,
Oh, yeah.
I need to see, though. 'Cause
Well,
I can't see in the dark.
Can you put you
Choose
can
your
put that
favorite son.
Can I put it on dim lantern?
Sure. Yeah, you can reduce the light to dim.
All right. You can put it in a hooded lantern.
So,
Yeah, we just go slow.
Put it in a
The,
little
the the sneaky people up front going slow.
Okay.
And
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
have,
true.
Yeah,
You could
I have
put it in
dancing
a
lights I
lantern.
can put on. That way they can move, or you can use your lantern, whatever you want.
word.
I will
This
also
item was
cast.
a gift.
I will
It has a
cast
lot of sentimental
Rary's
meaning.
telepathic bond as we start heading down.
Oh, that's so we can talk to each other in our heads.
Yes.
Smart.
And how long? is it obvious like how long these stairs are? Are they gonna take us a while to get down?
So you cannot see how far they go. The only way to know is to start walking.
Have we ever done Rory's telepathic bond? Is this the
But-
first time?
I think this is the first time we've actually.
Yeah, you'd think it will likely take, knowing what you know about Maragath's prize and how hidden it is and yada yada, you guess it'll probably take at least an hour of climbing down these steps before you hit the city.
Oh, jeez. Well, then I'll wait to
Great.
cast Raries until the end because I think
Okay.
it only lasts for an hour.
Cool.
As we go, Rock is going to be searching for any traps, anything that she might find suspicious, interesting. She is going to be on high alert for anything that they might be walking into.
Got it. Cool.
And as we're walking down these stairs, Torsten, you guys can tell Torsten is pretty nervous. You know, he's kind of been fairly confident in things that we've kind of run into, but now he seems very nervous, and he just starts like telling all these different stories that he has heard of people kind of going
Cool.
into dungeons and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to do my
What kind of stories are these? Hopeful stories? Torsten? Or are these
Yeah,
like,
yeah, of
and
course,
then they
yeah.
never came out.
Yeah, and then they never came out, right? No, yeah, these are kind of inspiring stories of when people succeeded. You know, you get the feeling that he's kind of telling these stories in an effort to kind of bolster his own resolve, really.
Gotcha.
So you guys all get what is it? 18 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Nice. All right. Everyone is bolstered by Torsten's story as you walk down these steps, and you're traveling for what seems like miles. The world keeps becoming deeper and impossibly darker, and the smell of decay gets stronger and stronger the more you descend. This place is so far beneath the earth that the lack of light is a black more pure than any of you have ever really experienced. The air is thick and it's heavy with moisture. Suddenly, you can see up ahead that the stairs end and give way to this enormous cavern that holds a once great city. All along the street, there are twisted dwarf skeletons. You can tell that they've been gnawed on and mutated by the Demonplague. Ancient domed buildings are standing firm thanks to great dwarven architecture with barely even a crack after thousands of years. As you move down the street towards newer parts of the city, you see a massive sinkhole 50 feet across that descends into darkness. This is the ancient entrance to the Demonplague dungeon,
That was easy.
uncovered so long ago.
There, we found it. Good job. I shake everybody's hand.
When you grab Rock's hand, she like grabs it for slightly longer than you
Okay,
think that
I
she should. She's like,
Pull my hand
yep.
away.
yeah, no, this is fine. This is super fine. I know this is gonna be underground, but this is like really deep.
Oh yeah.
This is like super
cool.
deep.
This is your kind of adventure.
This is, I know what I was getting into. We knew this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine.
Rock, as you're saying it's going to be totally
But
fine.
brain saying.
I'm sorry?
We're using our mental things still.
Oh yeah, because he said he was gonna cast it when we.
Oh, right.
So we're not
right.
making noise.
Yeah.
So, Rock, as you're saying that, you notice off to the side that not all of these skeletons are dwarf. You can see that there are some humans and some goblinoids mixed in the mix, and then you see it an Aarakocra skeleton is part of the group of remains that are down here as well.
And in her head to everybody, as she's like, "It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. It's gonna be see, like over there were other Aarakocra who were here, and so like if they could do this, I could do this, right?
Yeah.
Right? Great.
I'd pump your hand another time with our handshake.
Yep.
Okay.
Good. Totally fine.
Starting
Why-
to wish I'd brought the rest of the mushrooms.
Do we?
Yes, because that's what you need right now is an Aarakocra getting paranoid.
All that matters is that I'm having a good time.
Oh, you were talking about you. Okay. I thought you meant like feed them to Rock to keep her from being scared. I'm like,
You said it was 50 foot wide. Do we see how deep this goes down?
So it goes down into darkness. Even those of you with dark vision, when you look down, cannot see the bottom of this pit.
Don't love that.
and there's no stairs, there's no thing,
There are
elevators,
no stairs, no sort of obvious path as a way to get down here.
Okay.
You do see along the sides in the stone what look like some ancient like pythons hammered in to the sides of the
good.
And it looks like maybe at one point they held rope, but that is long since disintegrated and is no longer there.
I would like to use my investigation to define ancient on these pythons.
As far as you know, at least.
Go ahead.
Like, will they hold weight?
Are they rested?
Okay. That's a 6.
Oh yeah, they're fine.
Oh,
I believe you. I started attaching rope to one of them.
Isabel's
my
gonna like
waist.
jiggle one, like, seems sturdy. Probably breaks off in her hand. Just crumbles.
Yeah, Isabel, as soon as Rain, you're going over, and Isabel jiggles one, and you notice it just crumbles in her hand as she jiggles it. And you realize as you're tying the rope to it that, like, it's not even going to hold the rope firmly if you tie a tight knot.
Yeah. Is it because it's ancient, or is it because I have 18 strength? We'll never know.
Oh. Okay, so the ground around it is stone, or it's like...
Yes, yeah. So it's this stone. It's actually like a paved road that you're on, that this sinkhole is just in the middle of this intersection where these great stone roads meet underground, and the edge of it is road and other stone, like cave floor kind of.
Rain, can I borrow your light thingy? And
I was gonna say, why don't you fly down and see how long?
Yeah, but I need your light thingy.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I hand it over. It's got a lot of sentimental value to me.
I know.
So. Give you a gold piece if you just throw it down the pit.
Oh my god, Isabel, you're so
dancing lights.
Isaboli.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe I just came up with that right now.
Oh, what a crybaby.
Torsten, you said you were casting
dancing lights down.
Yeah, as soon as you do that, then Rock will be like, oh, okay, good, here you go, and hand it back to the Rock, back to Rain. That was a weird sentence. And she'll go, okay, I'm not going to go too far. I'm just going to go take a look. And she'll, like, do lazy circles. You said it's 50, like, a radius?
Yeah, it's 50 feet diameter. It's diameter.
Okay. So, yeah, she'll do, like, lazy circles going nice and slow with the dancing lights. Not far enough down that she loses sight of her friends. But, like, taking a look.
So you get 120 feet down, which is the range of dancing lights, and the dancing lights cannot go further than that, and you still cannot see the ground from where you are.
Okay. She'll come back up, and there's nothing along the walls, like a stairway doesn't start, or... No,
there's nothing along the walls or like a stairway. It does seem rough shod, so it's not like a natural hole, like a hole that's been bored, right? It seems more natural, like some great quake or something split it apart.
Okay. She'll fly back up. Yeah, dancing lights only goes down to like 120 feet, and it keeps going. And so it's deep. It's super deep. It's already pretty deep. If we keep going, do we come out the other side of the world? No, no one knows? Okay, I'm worried.
As far as I know.
It's how you get to Thay. It's a tunnel to Thay.
There you go.
If that were the case, I'm sure we would feel wind or something.
Maybe.
So it probably just goes down to a really terrible dungeon.
Yeah, that's true. Well, how are we going to get the rest of you down?
I don't know. I don't think we have rope that long. Even if we tied all our ropes together to make a super rope of some kind, I don't think that'll be enough.
Ugh, that sounds ill-advised.
I mean, it's rough, so we could try climbing, but if something goes wrong, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be super bad.
Torsten can fly, probably, right? You're muted.
Probably not.
Oh. I mean, anybody can fly if they just jump.
Right,
in.
yeah.
I mean, what is flying
Yeah,
really?
exactly.
But falling
That's
up
what
first,
yeah.
right? That's how I learned how to fly. It's
Do you
with-
want to
Oh.
take my magic rock and then go all the way down Magic Rock, which is your nickname?
Mhm.
If you trust me with your magic rock, I'll go take a look.
Mhm.
Or I suppose
Inspiration
you
for
could.
Magic Rock.
I suppose we could let you fly halfway and then drop a torch.
Sure.
Well, I could do both. And she'll grab a torch and light it and hold the magic rock and then look over at Torsten and go, so you'll go the 120 feet and I'll go there and drop torch and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
So lit torch, magic rock, fly on down. She gets 120 feet and she'll drop the torch. What does she see?
Okay, so you fly down with the torch. You've also got the gem with you.
With magic rock.
Okay, and you drop the torch, and you watch as the torch descends into darkness, and then disappears kind of from your view. You can see it just like a tiny, tiny point, and then you see the torch. After 10 seconds, about after you drop it, the torch goes out. And then a few seconds later, you hear the sound of it hitting the ground.
Okay.
And that is because light moves faster than sound over long distances.
And it's just ground, not like a splash, right? Not
No,
water.
it sounds like a hard surface
Okay.
impact.
I hear
Okay.
a stick clatter against stone. And
Ah, certain death.
And then
delightful.
Tiamat crawls out of the
All right.
Well,
it was Rise of Tiamat all along.
It
All right,
was.
let her fight Zane Crown.
Yeah. Rary's telepathic bond, I can just be anywhere, right? I don't have to be within, I think I just need to be on the same plane of existence.
Yeah, I don't think there's a. Let's see. I don't think there's a limit.
And I'm assuming Torsten would have explained that to Rock so she doesn't think she has to fly up every time.
Yeah.
So yeah, at that point she'll use the Rary's telepathic bond as she's like hovering there and she'll be like, yeah, it looks like really far down, but there is a bottom. I can keep going with the magic rock. You want me to keep going?
Yeah.
And if you saw how far it was, we still. I mean, the biggest issue is getting down there, right? It's like
Yeah, but
300 feet or something.
Yeah, at least. And Rock will she'll use the magic rock to light up the area and keep spiraling on down. Slowly, carefully, looking for anything that might help them, that might hinder them.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to just keep sort of spiraling down and down and down. So you can see the walls remain rough as you go down. Rock, your very sensitive nose begins to pick up the smells of more rot and decay that is even stronger as you get deeper and deeper into this pit. And
In your head, you all hear, oh, it smells really bad. Oh, there's just stone everywhere and it smells. This is so bad. This is the worst. This is very bad, but it's bad.
And you all can see Rock circling and her light getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
I'm going to start hammering in a python, but quietly, if possible. with
Sure, make
my
a stealth check.
bare
I guess.
hands.
Like to silently punch a python into the earth.
Right. You know how all that silent python. I'm just
one
picturing like
swift
a
strike.
Andy Dufresne trying to,
Oh,
slowly
boy.
get his way out
The
of prison
quietest of
quietly.
metal into stone.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So you do it, but it is loud.
Oh, boy.
There is a loud like ping, ping, ping. As it happens. Seems
From-
unavoidable. Range.
From
What else
the
you gonna
Rary's
do?
telepathic bond, you hear Rock go, what was that? What was that? What was that? And you see her light get a little faster. She starts to fly faster.
I'm helping, I
what-
say.
how- Are you helping? What loud noises? You help with loud noises.
Poorly, yes, I'm helping poorly.
And Rain, this noise echoes all over the
boy.
cave.
It's a
Like a
Pippin,
bing, 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 like you can hear it.
Pippin moment right here.
Cool, great, cool.
So that's
Neat, great, cool.
that's what's happening. It's all fine. It's fine.
It doesn't feel fine, James.
Well, it should. It feels great.
Voices in my head is telling me that it's super fine, but I don't feel super fine. I don't know what to feel. Yes, hi.
I wouldn't trust the voice in this case, but as you make your way down, Rock, you eventually get like probably almost 1,000 feet down, and that's when you can see the first shapes on the floor. And what you see are a multitude of twisted, broken skeletons. Some look like they are completely shattered, possibly from the impact of this great fall. Others you can see are affected by the demon plague. They are twisted, and there's even more diversity among the skeletons down here. You see elves, you see dwarves, you see humans, you see goblinoids, you see all sorts of different peoples as you make your way down. In addition to that, you also see a brass door that is carved into the wall of this giant sinkhole near the bottom. So like the floor, that's where the bottom of the door is, and then it rises up. It's brass, and it depicts a horrid grinning face that has razor sharp teeth and enormous boils all over its face. And when your light touches the door, its eyes snap open on the door, and it looks at you, and it speaks. And when it opens its mouth to speak, and you all can hear this travel up as well from the bottom of the sinkhole, it speaks with the chorus of discordant voices. So there are several voices all sort of speaking at once, making a really sort of terrible noise that makes, it's the kind of noise that sounds like a fourth grader learning to play clarinet as opens its mouth. And it says, "Abandon hope, for your approach has woken Zan Crown."
No, he was already awake. That's why we're here. Rock says to the door.
The door just keeps staring at you at this point.
No, nothing else.
Ask it how we get down the pit.
Hey, do you know how we activate a stairwell or something? I got friends who can't fly. No.
Abandon hope, for your approach has woken Zancrown.
It's like Disney World. He's like an animatronic. Okay.
Yeah, you said that already. Is that all you can say? Is there more going on? No?
So, Rock, as you're saying this, you, because of your excellent hearing and sort of the echo effect, and also the people up near top, you start to hear some screaming happening throughout the cave. And this is very familiar to you. You've heard this screaming before. You woke up to it one day when you were on your way to see Ralakai Gravemore.
Oh, it's a Velok.
It is the
face.
screaming of Velox, and they are somewhere. It's hard to tell with the echo, but they are somewhere within this cavern.
Like above me where my friends are.
Yeah, above you where your friends are.
Woo.
Okay. So over Rary's telepathic bond, I'll say, because they're Velok coming. Nope, Velok really fast. And then I'm going to book it back up to the top of this cavern, the top of this well. My flying speed is 50 feet, and I can dash as a bonus action. So I would like to move with all of my speed,
So you can
which I know will probably still
150 feet around.
Yeah, it's still gonna take a while, but not
Okay.
as But she's just straight up out of this thing, going, Velok, there's Velok hugging. Oh no, Dora was distraction.
You said we could hear it as well?
What's up?
You said we could hear the Velok?
Yeah, you guys can hear it too. It's
But
screaming.
Is it
So
below
there's
us,
no.
or where is it coming from?
That I will need a perception check for.
You said there were like handholds in the wall.
So they're rough. It would be like if you were mountain climbing. You know what I mean?
Like in Solo, the film where the guy climbs the mountain.
Like in Solo, the National Geographic Oscar-winning documentary. Yes, it's called Free Solo.
Free Solo. Yeah, you're right. My dad got that. I'm like, did you see the Solo movie, the Han Solo movie? And he's like, oh, is that the one where he climbs the mountain? I'm like, no.
So on my perception check, I got a 20.
I'm gonna do
nice.
perception.
Is that a
Aw.
natural 20?
A natural
Robert?
20. Yeah, natural 20.
Oh, that's way better than what I got. I got an unnatural 25.
Oh, I mean that's good
Oh,
too.
nat
That's
20.
No, it's good, but it's not a nat 20.
But
Brr,
still,
brr,
it's really good.
brr. Yes, natural 20. That means, Rudy, what should people enter into the chat?
In honor of the 30th session, exclamation point, 30 is not old. Because it's not. We're still young people if we're 30.
Gotcha. So in the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch chat, enter exclamation point 30 is not old, 30 spelled with numerals, all one phrase. And go ahead and put that in for a chance to win a free PDF copy of the Demonplague. Torsten, now, we will say that you can tell the Velok are approaching. They're sort of approaching you from all directions right now. There's multiple Velok. You know they're coming. You think you probably have about 2 rounds to do stuff before they show up.
Ooh. I tie a rope around my waist and throw one to Torsten.
Okay.
Do
I'm
this.
looking at this like, what? Do what?
Tie it around
Don't
your
tie-
waist because I'm
something
about
like
to start
that?
climbing.
How long is this rope, out of curiosity?
20 feet, whatever the standard rope.
50 feet.
50 feet of hempen rope.
I will say a prayer and cast bless as I tie this rope around me.
This is a good
Okay.
idea. This is like all my ideas, a good idea.
Okay, I love this so far. So Torsten Rain getting roped up. Isabel, what are you doing? Rock, I know you're headed straight up.
I was legit about to make a joke about kicking both Rain and Torsten into the pit so they get a head start, but then I was like, nah.
No,
would
we
be-
need the cleric to not be dead to revive everything.
Yeah, that would be
Sparta style.
super messed up. I'm chaotic neutral, but I'm not that chaotic neutral. But I thought about it. Anyway, honestly, Isabel's pretty much just gonna square up. There's not a lot that she can do to prep for stuff.
Okay.
Temp HP doesn't stack, so no, there's not a lot I can do to prep for stuff. So
Okay.
I'll just square up.
Gotcha.
Guard the entrance of the pit.
I tie a second rope around my waist and throw it to Isabel.
Seems like this seems ill-advised, but I will do it.
So you're being the anchor here for both of them,
Yeah,
Rain?
if someone falls, then I will also probably fall and take the third person with me because my strength is high.
maybe I should be.
Isabel, throw your rope to Torsten, I say.
Yeah. Let me be the anchor.
So yeah, there's this quickly, like, you all look at each other. Rain undoes his rope that's tied to Isabel and tosses it to Torsten.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
Yeah.
yeah. Just let me be the anchor, and also I can't be surprised, so I can still at least like make sure that nothing like gets a surprise round on us. So
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well then, I guess we're doing it, huh?
man, I wish we had some bombs or something. That'd be
Unfortunately.
great.
Are there any obvious like places where they would where they're coming out of, or where they would come out of?
That's a great question. So you're on the street right now. It's this intersection where 2 streets meet, and it
Mhm.
sounds like they're coming out of the
Okay,
yeah, they're coming behind you, in front of you, and off to both sides of these.
so nothing
intersections.
that we could collapse to make it so they couldn't get there or anything like that.
There are buildings on the street that if you have something like an earthquake spell, I guess you could use.
As you're all up top, kind of talking to each other using Rary's telepathic bond, and Isabel mentions rope, Rock in her frantic flight is gonna reach into her bag. She's gonna pull out one of these goblin bombs that she got so long ago that has a rope symbol on it that they never figured out what it did. Because we had the bomb ones that she used that were Molotov cocktails. And so she's going to pull that out. And as she continues to flap and fly, she's like, so I got these bombs that talk about the rope. Should I use them? Is it time to try these things?
Yes,
should I throw them at the Belloc or use them on us?
I think it's unlikely that the goblins would have thrown these at each other.
I don't.
So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that these are not beneficial.
Okay. I'm coming in hot. And she's gonna prep to throw a rope bomb and see what it does.
Oh,
I've 2 of these things that have been sitting in my bag since like episode 4. We never figured out what they did.
It might like tie somebody up, so yeah, don't throw it at us.
Or it might just make rope appear. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I have goblin bomb rope. That's all I know.
That is true. So what's the plan? What's the plan with this? You're just coming up. You're not gonna like throw it at yourself or something.
No. I think Rock will listen to Isabel, and this sounds smart. And so as soon as she pops out, she's gonna look for something evil to light and throw it at, and see what happens. And then
okay,
we'll go from there.
So Rock, at your top speed, it's gonna take you about 7 turns to get up. We've already had 2 here for you, so we'll say that you need another 5, and you'll still be able to take an action on that 5th turn once you get up there.
Okay.
The rest of you, you have 1 more turn to prepare before these Veloc show up. What do you want to do?
Are you coming down, or are you staying there and we're defending?
Coming down, I thought. I don't like to defend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your plan is to climb down. Is the rope attached to anything up here at the edge, or are you just sort of you're climbing and Isabel is the anchor?
I thought Isabel would start to climb down too, so we'd all climb down simultaneously.
Sure, right.
Yeah.
But she's
Cool, we die together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the
like
anchor.
Family.
Right. I guess what I'm saying is this rope attached to anything other than the 3 of you?
I don't think so. Like if we only have 50 feet and this is like 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Plus then the Veloc would just pull us up.
Yeah.
Well, how long did we think we had? Like, by the time we started, finished tying the rope off, and then before the Veloc seemed to get here, like, how long do we think we were gonna have?
You think you've got like seconds now? 1 round.
Yeah, 1 round.
Yeah.
I say you 2 start climbing down. I'll wait until the rope gets taut, and then I will climb after you. Even though I'm the anchor, just because it makes more sense for me to. These things can have got climbing on wall abilities and stuff. I don't want them coming down into the pit after us. If I can kill a few of them to give you a head start, then I think that'd be for the best.
Okay, but you have to fight with your sword and stuff. I can fight with my fists, so if you go first, you don't have to then sheath your weapons and put your shield on your back.
That's true. That's the thing, is like, what's your athletics look like? Just metagaming real quick.
Oh wow, +1.
I have expertise,
Gotcha.
so I have +14.
Yeah, so
I mean, without
climb
metagaming, we've been hanging out long enough. We would know.
Yeah.
Pretty beefy.
Not strength.
Yeah. I'm a tiny
Let's just
monster.
start climbing. I don't really see what else we can do at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. So Torsten and Rain, you are going to start climbing. Isabel, you're going to stay up there?
I think it's best if I at least guard the retreat. I know it's not ideal, but
okay.
Wait, so are you just waiting 1 round before you start to climb, or are you okay, all right. So you will start to climb.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I am going to follow, but the less of these things trying to murder us, the better. So
okay. So you all, so Torsten, Rain, you slip down the side and start climbing. And you see then, Rain, as you disappear over the edge, leaping out over your head is wind. The carpet unfurls and sort of floats down to the bottom very quickly, letting the air catch it as it floats down beyond
Okay,
you.
show off.
And
Hi, Vin.
yeah, Rock, you see coming down towards you this big rug that you are able to dodge out of the way of.
I'm assuming we both dodge. Like
I'm a
wind
rug
will
on the
help.
wind.
And yeah, the two of us will like pass each other.
Yeah, exactly. It sort of balls up and then drops faster and then opens itself back up to catch it, kind of like a parachute as it
nice style.
descends down. The rest of you, so you're making your way down. So Torsten and Rain, right now, because you all are going kind of, at a non-panicked pace, you're able to make it down the edge a little bit. And Isabel, that is when you see 4 Veilok coming at various angles. One is close enough to you. The other 3 are on different sides of the pit. And why don't let's all actually roll initiative. Also, sorry if you can hear a giant leaf blower right now.
Nope.
Okay, great.
There's no way to roll in D&D Beyond, right? I got all my stuff, but there's no
Not yet.
dice
Yeah.
integrated.
Got a 13.
Got a 18.
No, I'm sorry. I got a 12.
9.
I was looking at saves.
15. Actually rolled well in initiative for once.
15. And what was that, Isabel?
18.
Okay. And I got a 23.
Cool.
Isabel, you are grappled and thrown over the edge.
So yes, Isabel, this Veilok comes towards you. You can tell that this Veilok was some sort of hobgoblin at some point, and it's got this long bladed arm almost that it's got sharpened bone, and it lunges out towards you and tries to hit you with its claws. Okay. It swings wide and just clangs against your armor. No problem at all. That stuff was made by Summit Skullcleaver.
Yeah, my boyfriend.
Then lunges in for a bite after the swing.
Rude.
Let's see. 16 does not hit your AC either. So you're able to shield that out of the way. And the other Veilok see this going on and scream and start running around toward you at the edge of the pit here, and it's your turn.
Yeah, it's fine if they attack me as long as they're not doing anything sassy. So Isabel is going to go ahead and actually was either one of those things that it attacked me with a melee attack?
Yes. So
I'd like to expend a superiority die and riposte if I can.
You can.
Thank you. Boop. Go ahead and 14 plus 11 is a 25.
That hits.
Cool. Here's my D8. I'm gonna use this D8. Okay, 5 plus 8 is 13, plus cold damage, plus 3 cold damage, so 18.
Okay.
For that riposte.
Nice. Okay.
And then for my actual turn, I'm gonna go ahead and attack it while. And if I hit, I would like to use oh, never mind. I was going to use something, but never mind. Because I don't think it can be frightened, so I won't be doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to attack him. 12 plus 11 is 23.
Hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna get him. 11 regular damage, and then 3 cold damage with my battle axe.
Okay.
That awesome axe.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit him twice more because I can't see Rock, so I don't think I can use Commander's Strike with her.
No.
Yeah, that I can see and hear.
I also might still be a little too far away to be able.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and hit him again.
Okay.
19 plus 11 is 30.
Okay. That's a hit.
7 regular damage plus 8 is 15. And then cold damage is 1 cold damage, so not great.
Okay.
How's he looking? Looking okay?
Yeah, he's looking okay still.
Cool. One more time. 17 plus 11 is 28.
Okay. Yep.
7 regular plus 8 is 15 regular damage.
Okay.
6 cold damage.
Got it. Okay. Now looking bloodied for sure.
Okay.
So it lunges in and you give it the old Isabel 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
After that, and this thing is chopped up, and you can see it's got cold marks sort of sizzling across its form from all of the wounds that you have dealt to it.
Okay. And in that case, I'm just going to expend my action to like just get into a more like not moving anywhere, or for my movement action, not moving anywhere, but basically just squaring up in a more like feasible position, moving to like the most advantageous position for my friends to continue climbing down.
Wow. Okay, great. Gotcha. So yeah, you want to sort of put yourself as much between them as you can.
Yeah.
Yes, which you are totally able to do. So yeah, you put yourself back there, and the Veillock continue to advance on you. Rock, you are still coming up at this point.
So, quick question. My short bow has a long range of 320 feet, so at disadvantage. Would my movement and my bonus action dash get me far enough up that I could conceivably try to shoot this one that's attacking Isabel?
I
know we now have to do like distance.
So you need to be able to see, and they're sort of at the edge of the cliff. I don't think you have a line of effect here. If you think about coming up a shaft.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they were, because they're right on the edge, because Isabel is there, that I might be, but I don't have line of sight yet on the one attacking her. Okay, then I will just continue to book it, move, bonus action dash, and also action dash. So
action dash.
Yeah, all the dashing, because I'm a rogue, so I can go.
Gotcha. All right. So you keep going, Torsten.
So as I climb down, kind of climb down slowly, but I will stop. And as I look up, can I see those ones that have run around, or are they still?
Yes, yeah, you can see those ones that are moving around.
All right, and since these have been here a long time, do I assume that these things are undead? Whereas before, I'm not sure if they were.
Yes, yeah, it's a safe bet.
Okay,
Veillock are undead. You would know
okay. So I wanted to go ahead and try to turn them.
Okay.
So I will hold up, gripping tightly with one hand against the side of this cliff. I will hold up my holy symbol and pray to Eldath to turn these things. So they have to make Wisdom DC 17 saves.
Ooh, 17.
Rough. Or sorry, 15.
Okay. And is it all of them or just the one you can see?
All within 30 feet that I can.
Okay, that's
or
all of them. So the 3, Isabel, that were running towards you suddenly stop and recoil. The one you are fighting looks unaffected, but the other ones are like,
okay,
as they stop.
Isabel attributes it to her.
Yeah, there is this glowing light that comes out of the pit, but surely it's just Rock flying up with that gem of brightness.
Oh, yeah.
The divine power of Eldath.
Yeah. Elhu, like.
Yeah. So Torsten, you turn 3 of them that are as they are making their way, and they stop dead in their tracks.
Nice.
And on their turns, they start running away from you, right?
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Rain, what would you like to do?
Keep climbing down. I can't
Sure.
really do anything else. I don't have a ranged weapon or anything like that. I can't cast magics. So
Yeah.
I'll start going first to try and like find a better handholds for everyone so they can follow in my path down.
Sure. Yeah. So Rain, let's do it this way. If you succeed on your check as you're going down here, then others, if they follow the same path, don't need to make a check. If that works for you.
Sure.
And there's a couple of different ways we can do this. If you want to go fast, like you're like, just getting down there as fast.
No.
Or if you're going, so that would be a strength athletics to sort of just book it down as quickly as you can. Or you can make if what you're doing is going slowly and carefully and looking at everything, you can make a wisdom perception or a intelligence investigation check, whichever one you prefer.
I will make a wisdom perception check.
Cool.
I have rolled an 11.
Okay. Cool. Let me see here. So
I pull out my dagger to cut my rope in case I fall. So as to not drag everyone down.
So you're going to climb one-handed then?
I put it in my teeth.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Very
yeah.
swashbuckler.
So 11 is enough. You're able to find a path down for sort of the next several for your movement speed, as it were. You're able to make your way down, and you're good. So that means it is the rug's turn. The rug continues to fall, and we're back to the Veilok. So 3 of the Veilok run away from this pit in opposite directions of each other. Isabel, the other Veilok is going to once again try to claw and bite at you. And let's see, does it a 19 doesn't hit, right?
No, it's got to beat a 23.
Some jerk gave you magic armor.
And a magic shield.
And a magic shield.
And a +2 battle axe.
And
some awesome person thought we needed it, I'm just saying.
So those things, it just cannot pierce your magical defenses here.
I'd like to use my reaction again then.
You can.
Yeah, riposte. Spend another superiority die. Just use them all up, I guess.
Riposte.
Remember, you're blessed too, so +D4.
What? I could have been using it the whole time. Yeah, so I rolled a 15, so a 26.
Nice. That's it.
Take this. Oh, cool. 1 + 8 is 9 regular damage.
Yeah, man.
+2 cold damage. Whatever. It's fine.
Better than a stick in your eye. So it's a stick in their eye.
Haha,
and
take
now's your
that.
turn, Isabel, if you want to follow it up.
Yeah, axe in your eye. Take this. Yeah, Isabel, was that the round when the other Veilok started running away? Or are they running away?
The other Veilok have started to run away.
Good. Fuck off. Go on somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack this guy 3 times then.
Nice.
First time, a 2 + 11. So that's 13.
13 misses.
Ugh. Garbage. Man.
Yeah, you connect, but this like gross leathery hide of the undead, you're just not able to pierce.
Don't like that. That is more like it. So a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, thank goodness. 6 slashing. Or no, I'm sorry. 6 + 8. So 14 slashing and 1 cold.
Okay.
And then unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20?
Yeah.
That is a hit. Don't forget about, did you roll your bless for your 13?
I did not roll that bless for that 13. No, that
roll that.
Was it
roll
a
that
13 or
blessed die.
12? Yeah.
It was a 13.
Is that a D4?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, move. I don't have a D4 out.
Would you like
A
me
2,
to roll a D4
so a
for you?
15. No, it's fine. I got it.
15 still misses.
Boo hiss. She wanted it, but not badly enough. So, what'd I say for that last one?
A natural 20.
That was a hit. An
Oh,
unnatural
yes,
20.
a natural 20.
Dirty 20.
So 9 again, slashing, but 5 cold.
Okay. So that...
Did I use them all? Is that it? Is that all 3?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
okay.
all 3 attacks.
Cool. Plus my riposte. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I am.
So this thing is still there. It is
Oh.
looking terrible. It's covered in wounds, but it is still growling and snarling and planning on coming for you. You still have movement if you want to use that.
Not just moving into advantageous positions. That's all. Because I just threw my glasses in the trash.
Oh no.
Nope, just gonna move into advantageous positions. I don't have any bonus actions. That's me. That's it.
Okay, gotcha. Rock, it's your turn. On your way up, after you use your movement, your bonus action to dash, you cannot see because of the separation between you at the moment, or you cannot see very well, I should say, the Veillock. However, you can hear it, so you think you might know where it is. And you know that Isabel is fighting it. It is up to you if you want to continue to move or take a blind shot, which would be at disadvantage. But if you hit, you would still, I think, still get sneak attack, right?
Yeah, because Isabel's next to it. So
yeah,
I just need someone next to it in order to get. Yeah, I will. If I'm confident that, yeah, I'll give it a try. Why not? At disadvantage. Here we go. She'll pocket the bomb for a second and pull out her bow. And it's a 15.
15 misses.
All right.
So Isabel, you see this arrow comes out of the darkness.
I'm trying. So she'll try.
Torsten.
And then, yeah.
Torsten will reach up and try to cast chill touch on the one that is on Isabel.
Okay, just a chill touch.
That's neither cold nor touch.
Neither cold nor touch.
So 26.
That is a hit.
All right, so that's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage. And it's not attacking me, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Normally I would have disadvantage on attack rolls against me, but I'm not near it. So,
are you gonna keep going down?
I mean, if I don't have to roll, yes. If I do have to roll, no.
You can follow Rain's path.
Okay, yeah, I will do so.
Gotcha.
I hear that in like old school Linda Richmond voice. I'm gonna give you a topic. Cold, chill touch is neither chill cold nor touch. Discuss.
Yeah. I'll give you a subject.
I'll give you a topic.
Rain.
Sorry.
Yes.
It is your turn, but you are quite literally here at the end of your rope.
Yeah.
So if you go further, you're gonna pull Isabel.
No, I don't want to do that, but I will tug twice on the rope. It's kind of like
send a message up.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, Isabel, you feel that tug, and as you feel that
about
tug,
that time.
it is the Veillock's turn, and the Veillock leaps at you and attempts to push you into the pit. So now we make opposed strength athletics checks, which I know you are very good at.
You got this.
What?
Hold the ground.
An opposed strength athletics? I would love to.
I got a 13, so I can't possibly beat you.
Yeah.
14. But then we'll do so again.
Yeah.
Is going to make us.
Okay. I got a 23 the first time, so I'm ready.
Okay, cool. What'd you get the second time? Is it more than 10? Because this thing is it's trying so hard, and it feels like a hug from a toddler.
You know, it's like Isabel almost misinterprets it.
Do ally.
It is your turn, Isabel. As this thing is just putting its back into it now, like trying to and just nothing. This 5 foot tall half orc old lady is standing firm.
I would like to teach this thing how to give hugs. So I would like to grapple it and break its back.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, let's effing do it. So yeah, go make a strength athletics check.
I got a 25.
Okay, well that certainly beats me. And you are able to you describe to me how you break this thing's back and it dies.
Isabel has used her shield and maneuvered out of the way the last 2 times to get past this thing so it doesn't throw her off, and so actually opens the shield wide on its second try and locks her arms around it, and in a very similar move to what she saw Rain do in one of their first fights, she picks him up and squeezes so hard on his lower back that she can feel him crack and double over her arms. And then because she can't suplex to the back, she suplexes to the side and just lifts him over and arcs to the side and bashes his head against the ground.
Nice.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, that is the end of that.
Yeah, and she splatters his brains like warm jello.
Love it.
God,
I love it.
And I'm so hungry.
Worm jello?
I'm not anymore, but I still love it.
Yeah, like warm jello.
Oh, warm jello. I thought you said worm jello. I'm like,
That's
what is that?
very strange.
Kentucky?
Both of those are horrible, horrible options.
Yes, indeed.
I'm
Indeed.
so hungry.
Oh god.
And then she tugs twice on the rope. I would like to use my movement to move down the pit.
Yes, so you are able to get there on that rope. Rock, you hear the cries of these things getting further and further away, and eventually you come up and meet your friends as they are descending. So I think what I need from those of you who are climbing is the plan for you to continue to just climb down now, sort of all together.
I guess.
Think so.
I don't know
Yeah.
what else we could do. Can you cast Featherfall on yourself, Torsten?
If I had it.
Okay. Robert.
The curse of being a wizard.
Yeah, not that
Good
kind of wizard.
He's the kind of wizard that predicts the future.
I would be like, I have 5 Featherfalls.
While they're doing this, Rock will stay at the top of this hole, basically on patrol to prevent anything that might decide to climb down after them. So she'll perch up there and just keep an eye out.
Gotcha.
If that helps calm the climb down.
Yeah, and Rock, you can hear the things screaming, but their screams get further and further away. And then after a minute, they stop. Now, the rest of you climbing, as you are making your way down, this is what I need from all of you. Since you're all climbing together, everyone make me a strength athletics check.
I'm gonna.
I was worried.
I'm gonna dispel the bless and pray to Eldath for guidance.
Okay.
Guidance. Is that just on you?
It's just
That's
on me,
just
unfortunately.
guidance.
Yeah.
I had
You
a
got to be able to
26.
touch people to-
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
I have a massive 2.
Is that with guidance?
That's with guidance.
Oh my God.
I rolled a 2 on my d20. I rolled a 1 on my guidance, and I have a -1 to strength.
Well, Torsten is definitely dragging y'all down a little bit. However, between Isabel and Rain, you are able to carry him along with you. He slips a few times, but you both hold on and catch him whenever that happens.
Isabel just pulls Torsten up and lets him ride on her back like a little babu.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so there's
It's like,
this,
okay,
It's not emasculating, it's safe.
I'm here.
Yeah, so you're carrying him down. You do eventually get to the bottom of this pit with the brass door and the twisted skeletons everywhere. And when you get down, the eyes of the brass door with this demon face on it snap open, and the discordant voice once again tells you to abandon hope, for your approach has awoken Zancrown. And Rock, you hear this from down there.
You're at the bottom. Okay, I'm coming down. And she'll...
and you are down there, and you see Wind also like gets up as if lounging among the bones and crawls over to all of you.
Should I check it for traps, or are we gonna? Maybe it'll talk to you. It didn't want to talk to me.
Yeah, check it. Might as well check it for traps.
What does the Zancrown speak? Like Abyssal or something? What language does a?
Well, this thing
demons speak Abyssal, yes.
Okay.
But this door is speaking in common, I got the sense.
The door was speaking, actually, Rock, that's a great point. You heard it speak to you in Orin, Rock.
Oh.
Yeah, all of you hear it in whatever the first language you learned is. So there's that.
It has a very good accent for a door.
Okay. I will say in Abyssal, hey, tell Zancrown to let us in.
And then the door responds again and says, as Zancrown's agitators, you may enter this place, but you cannot leave while Zancrown lives. And then the door rumbles.
Wait, door. Wait. Open. Okay. Bye, door.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the door doesn't leave. The door is still there.
Can I talk to it? Its face is like pushed against the wall now. Can it talk? Can you hear me? Hello, door. I knock
on it. So your plan is to push against the door? You're trying to close it?
No. I want to talk to the door more. Can I?
So the door has already opened, and it's now the back of the door is facing the wall.
Yeah, I'm trying to like peek over and like.
When you do, the eyes of this thing are shut.
Oh, he turned off.
Well, shall we? What do we see beyond the door?
Yeah.
So beyond the door, there is a room lit with torchlight. It looks like these, there are sort of ever-burning torches and sconces thanks to the continual flame spell. And you can see it is a nexus of 6 other doors when you get in there.
This is the star area. One of these places is Zancrown, and the rest are like the elves and the dwarves and the... Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any, like, what are the 6 different doors? Are they all the same, or are they,
They all have a carving. You think you'd have to, like, get a closer look to see what it is. It's kind of small, and it's in at about eye level for a human adult in the door.
And what is the room, like, before that look like? Like, is there anything on the ground or anything like?
So no, it looks like it's this white marble room, very sort of sterile looking almost. And it's quite the difference between this dank place and then like this sterile, just white marble room with torchlight bouncing off the walls, illuminating these other doors that are in there.
Does it smell better in here? Does it smell not worse?
It smells, it does not smell bad in there. It doesn't really have a smell other than that, though.
And when Rock takes like a really perceptive look around, does she notice anything off? Does she notice anything untoward?
I think so. The first thing Rock notices is that the ceiling is 30 feet high in this place. So it's higher than the typical dungeon. The other thing that you noticed is, Rock, like when you get close, you start to feel actually, Rock, you would not feel this because you have an item that lets you not feel this already. But the rest of you, as you get close, you start to feel like your physical needs for hunger and
even me?
water start to go away.
Oh. Well, I don't have that anyway, so.
Yeah, you don't have that anyway, so you don't notice that either. So really just Torsten and Isabel.
Okay. And then anything I would be worried about on the doors or like on the floor that we're obviously going to be examining these doors.
You don't see anything worrisome necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you don't see anything trapped or hazardous in this room.
Well, which door? Do we eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
No, let's start looking at them. So the only
so do
difference
you all
is
walk into this chamber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The doors are going to close behind us. But
Yeah,
Yes.
but I mean, we can't leave until Zenkron's dead, but
That's
he
true.
said that, and like, that's what we're going to do anyway, so.
Right.
So yeah, we all walk in.
Yeah.
Cool. So you are not surprised then as you turn around and the door is just gone. The door
Sir.
that got you here. It's just wall where it was.
Oh.
There's not even a face.
I am
There's not
surprised
even a
by
face.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing. So you are in here now. And what you can see is you see these 6 doors. So 5 of them all have the same sort of stone marble look to them. They look like they've been carved right out of the same stone as the wall. 1 is carved with a star symbol. 1 is carved with a bar that when you get close, you can see there's like a little sprinkling of gold dust in the marble just where the bar is carved. So it looks like a gold bar, kind of. The other one is carved with a helmet. Another one is carved with the face of a goblin. And another one is carved with a snowflake. So those are the first 5 doors that you see. Then there is a much larger door that is made of adamantine. And that door, as you approach, you can see it's got these 5 little divots in them. They're not keyholes. They're just sort of circular divots that you can see the end of, right? They don't disappear into like a point of darkness or anything like that. It's just this little indentation that's in there, and they're arranged in a vertical line, one right after the other, in the center of the door. And writing appears in a bizarre language above the arch rain that you, because of your monkness, are able to read. And to the side of the door, you can see there are 3 large red glowing crystals that are there as well.
Okay, before we move on, I want to use my dagger and scrape where the door was that we walked through on the wall, just in case we need to maybe try and bash this open. Just as a reminder, draw an X with my dagger, big old X.
Sure. Yeah, you're able to do that. You draw that X.
All right. Now, what are these words? What are the words?
When he does that, I'm gonna bounce off of this. I can see invisible and hidden stuff. Did the door actually go away, and it's now rock, or is it a like when he's scraping on it? What does it look like?
The door is gone. It looks like wall to your magic sensing abilities. You get the feeling this whole place is magical, and you know it is, right? It was constructed by magic. So it does seem like you're now locked in here.
Okay.
Or maybe they're locked in here with us.
That's right. That's what there you go. But at the same time, in that, like, your X remains on the wall where you put it, Rain.
Okay.
Doesn't like start to fade. It doesn't when you turn around and then turn back, it's still there. The X is looks like it's a thing you've done and is marred the wall now.
So what do Rain and Isabel, since Isabel took Abyssal with the Prodigy feat, what do they see on the door?
So Isabel, it is not Abyssal.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah. In fact, Torsten, you might know, you don't know the language necessarily, but you know that this language is actually a secret language called the Druidic that is typically spoken only by druids. And if you'll remember, druids constructed the Demonplague dungeon with magic. So What it says, Rudy, is, and you don't necessarily need to write this down. This writing is going to continue to be above the door, so I'm happy to repeat it for you. But I will also put it in the backstage chat for everybody. So it says, first, everything in proper order. Then, everything reversed. Then, the behind on the bottom, the toes in the chest, the brain in the middle, and the heart for the head.
Huh.
And you say this all in our telepathic bondy funness?
Oh, yeah, of course.
We have to do, like, fun things with keys.
Sounds like it.
Mm.
Those little divots, are they all the same shape, or do they have different sort of shapes to them?
They are all the same circular shape. Oh, I'm sorry. I just sent that to Rudy. I meant to send that to everyone.
And what's the what was the deal with the glowing crystals?
There's just 3 of them on the side, you said?
Yes, there's just 3 glowing crystals on the side.
Well, we're supposed to go get keys from these other places, and then we come back here and figure this out.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, well,
whatever.
Is there a specific group of people we want to try to talk to first?
Do we want to talk to Baobab? Baobab? Because we knew her, but then we did kill her. Right? But we did know her.
We might not have to kill her. We might not have to kill her.
I'm just wondering if she's mad that we killed her.
Well, hopefully she would understand. I mean,
yeah,
she technically didn't
started it. We were we self-defensed her, right?
This is very true. She attacked us first.
So, I mean, if we want to talk to them, I would assume that's the snowflake door.
Humans for snowflake?
Mm-hmm.
Or not the star? Or no, the star elves.
Well, the star would be the star elves, yeah.
Okay.
The bar with gold dust, I would think the dwarves, then the goblin is the goblins.
Sure.
The human is the helmet?
What's elf?
The helmet. The star. For the star elves.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, human's probably the helmet, and the snowflake for the Tomar's crossing current people.
For post-glacier, perhaps?
Post-glacier, glacier.
That is true.
Does the snowflake
post-glacier civilization so far to face the demon?
Does the snowflake door look like it's
newer?
Yeah, well, not just newer, but like, has it been carved with like the same sort of tools as the rest? Like, how do you plan for this? This is strange. Has the I'm just saying, like, how? Yeah, it's magic. So is it the same type of material and everything as all the rest of the doors, or does it just have like a torn out diary page with a snowflake drawn on it?
It does appear to be the same as the rest of the doors. Yeah.
Just a sticky note with a little under construction sign.
It's like, I understand it's magic, but at the same time, it's like, wow, that's.
Well,
did they vote on the symbol? Like, we don't know.
Well, if our tact here is we're trying to convince them that they don't want to stay here anymore, that they want to move on, and the newest ones would be the ones that were most likely to not like it here, right? It seems like from what I've just forgotten. Jalengi, there we go. What Jalengi was saying was that the ones who've been here a while, they like forgot what's going on and they're happy here, but the newer people might be pretty pissed and willing to work with us.
I thought they were just tired of being alive because they've been around for so long, and so they wanted to be released because it's been so long, and they're.
I would say just don't put everybody into a bucket, you know? That's really the message there is
is this another case?
Everyone's an individual, you know?
Is this another case where, like, look, it's already segregated by doors, okay? But is this another case where, like, we can't trust the voice that's talking to Rock?
The voice in my head is correct. I really shouldn't be assuming just because they're all in the same door.
This is one of those we have to drop a glacier on everybody's head kind of thing.
That's right. That's what I'm going to make you do is go through this whole dungeon And
Talk
then
to each
11
individual
sessions
and
from now,
take
be like,
notes.
well, you had to drop that glacier anyway.
Yeah.
We can tell the majority want to be released from their ghostliness. So okay, yeah, let's do it. Snowflake door.
Snowflake door. I would. Yeah, let's open it.
Okay. Just wanna. Sorry, I realized in the backstage chat I sent you all something wrong. I included a page number that I copied and pasted from a PDF. Anyway,
Oh, that explains that. I was wondering what that was.
Page 30.
Yeah.
Sounds prison 30.
For those of
30?
you who would like to know what page of the adventure we're on, we're currently apparently on page 30.
We don't know that.
So the Snowflake door, that's your final answer here?
Final answer.
I mean, we're gonna have to do them all anyway, so there's really no wrong answer. There's just what we think we should do first. So
And if we have to kill them, then, they haven't been alive long enough to really miss it.
So who's opening the door? That is so morbid.
Brock will open the door. Brock will be like, okay, here we go, because I already looked and it's not trapped.
Okay, gotcha. So, Rock, you go ahead and you try the door, and you realize this door is locked.
Ooh.
And it does indeed have a keyhole.
Funk! Thieves' tools! I'm ready for this. Shall I thieves' tool it up?
Yeah.
Oh. So I rolled an 18.
Okay.
74.
That's a 33.
Okay. Yeah, so you hear a click, and the door is unlocked. And Rock, you also, as you're messing with the lock, which is this iron lock that's in this big stone door, you feel this lock is very cold to the touch while you are messing with it. Not like damagingly so, but it does feel like, like when you grab a door handle in Tomar's Crossing before the comet hit. It would be that sort of metal left out in the cold feeling.
Nobody put your tongue on this, okay?
It's great advice. Great advice for everything in this dungeon, actually.
Yep.
No one puts your tongue on this.
Oh,
Are there more awesome mushrooms? I don't know.
Yes, there are things your tongue will stick to, and there are things your tongue will not stick to. No one put tongues anywhere. Yes. Oh, and sorry, the voice in my head had to sneeze. Good bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
But yeah, she'll open it and she'll just nonchalant.
Okay. So yes, nonchalantly, you open the door. And so you're just sort of given like a, hey, what's up, as you open. And a blast of cold air comes out, and you all can feel it as it washes over you. The floor of this room is covered in snow that swirls around in a voracious wind, and it howls like a deep scream as you hear it come in. Rock, you also see immediately with your eagle eye vision that there are 4 shapes hiding beneath the snow, and you can tell they are humanoid in shape, these things. Looks like maybe humans wearing heavy armor or something like that.
Okay. Like moving alive people hiding, or possibly dead bodies being dead?
Moving alive people hiding.
Okay. Then as she opens the door nonchalantly, she will call out to the 5 people hiding under the snow and go, hello, we're here to save everybody.
When that happens, these 4 devils, you can tell they're clearly fiends that are covered in chains, come out of the snow. Their skin is bright red. It's cracked all over, and you can see these veiny blue lines coming off of them, and just chain everywhere, and they start to whip chain about. Everyone roll initiative.
Whoa. Hold on, guys. There's no
it's
need.
too late for that.
I'm going to say this anyway. Talking is a free action. There's no need for chain wielding. Let's talk about this.
Also, I rolled a natural 20 on my initiative.
Yay.
All right, hang on 1 second. Rain, go ahead. You can make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have no modifier on that.
I would like this to work, so I don't need that.
10? Let's put 0.
So
I
we're
rolled a
gonna roll
17.
Okay. The chain devils look like they still want to kill you. They sort of almost like they are ignoring what you are saying here.
I said it in devil.
Rude.
Yes, you get the feeling they can understand you.
Oh yeah, anyone can
they're
understand me no matter what language I talk, I think.
too
'Cause
panicked.
monk.
In fact, one of them will say to you as they move forward with their chains drawn, "Then get the hell out."
Ooh,
In
interesting.
Infernal, which is devil language.
Infernal.
But let's go ahead. Let me grab those initiative rolls from everybody real quick. Rock, what'd you get?
So I rolled a natural 20, which gives me a 25. But that is a natural 20.
That means we're going to give away another PDF. So enter exclamation point 30 is not old in the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch chat. Exclamation point 30 is not old. 30 in numerals, no spaces. Go check that out. And we'll announce a winner at the end. In the meantime,
Torsten got a 17.
17. What did you get, Rain?
13.
Okay. What did you get, Esbel?
22.
22.
Alert.
Yeah.
Can't
Alert.
be surprised.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 and got my plus visity.
Who's hiding under the snow? I see you.
Who's here? It's
Okay.
me. It's your favorite mother-in-law. I'm the one who surprises.
And an 18 for me. So, okay. So, Rock, this devil said, "Well, you probably don't speak Infernal, but."
No.
But yeah, you'll get it telepathically from this devil. Tells you all to get the hell out.
No, we're here to save everybody and kill Zenkrown. So she'll say that out loud because she doesn't really understand what's going on. So we've opened the door and these are like inside and we're all still kind of outside. How far away are these? There's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them. They're about 20 feet away.
Okay. So she'll say this, but then she will also kind of fly up and back a little bit. So she's got like, because you said the ceilings are 30 feet high. So she'll like up 10
you
feet.
Go in and fly back.
Yeah, just like up to get out of everybody else's way and back about 5 feet. And she'll shoot the closest one. Because, They seem to still want to hit her. Oh, actually, before she shoots, she will take a very long, insightful look at one of them, and they need to make a deception check.
Okay.
That's a 25 on my insight. Okay.
You
Good.
win.
I do, which means I get my sneak attack against him as I shoot. Ooh. That's a 27 to hit.
A 27 to hit will indeed hit.
All the dice. Okay.
It sounds like an ice tumbler for making drinks.
For
Really does.
That is 34 magical piercing damage.
Okay.
And it sounds that way because my sneak attack is 8d6. Plus I get a d6 with my oath bow. So I have lots of d6.
No need to brag. No need to brag.
No, this is what I brag about. This is fun. All right, so yeah, I fly up, I say that, and I shoot it.
All right, so you fly up, say that, and there's lets loose a horrid infernal scream, and it is now Isabel's turn.
Yeah, and this time when I use superiority dice, I'm going to actually roll it and add that damage.
Nice.
Yeah, so how far away are these devils? Like, Rock was the first one in. How far away are these devils? How spread out are they?
So they're all pretty crammed close together. This room that you are looking at right now is only 20 feet wide, and then it's about 40 feet long. So they're all within 20 feet of you and all within 5 feet of each other.
Okay, that's cool. I would like to swing at a devil.
Swing at a devil.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which devil do you want to swing at? The one Rock has hit or another one?
Another one.
Okay.
So I got a 19.
That hits.
Yay, I did it. I would also like to expend a superiority die to make that a sweeping attack.
Go for it.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to deal damage to another creature within 5 feet of the original target.
Okay.
And so I would like it to be the first one to have been the one next to the one that Rain hit, and then the sweeping attack would hit that one that that Rock just hit.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna expend my D10 real quick. So the one that Rock just hit gets 7 damage.
Okay.
And then so that's 10 regular slashing, 3 cold for the one that I hit, and then I'm gonna expend my next 2 attacks on it without superiority die. Dun, dun, dun. 11 plus 11 is 22.
Hit.
6 magical slashing, 6 cold. Oh, I'm sorry, 14 magical slashing. I keep forgetting the plus 8.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah. So 10 plus 11 is 21. 11 slashing and 2 cold for that second attack.
Okay.
And is there anything else I can apply to it? I don't think so. Nope, I think that's it for me. And I will Okay. Yeah, that's it for me.
Got it. So the devils are going to go. Isabel, they are going to tear at you with chains here. So each of them has these chains with hooks on the end of them. And they're all barbed and have little barbs coming off them, little daggers. And they are going to try to attack you. So let's see, 2 attacks for Isabel. Yes, Isabel 22 doesn't hit. Okay, then another 2 for Isabel.
I'm nervous.
Okay, a 23 does hit you, Isabel.
Yes, it does.
You take 11 slashing damage and you are grappled.
That is incredibly rude.
It wraps around you and digs into your flesh. And then Rock, another 2 chains come for you. Oh, Rock. Uh-oh. Rock, does a 20 hit your AC?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get hit with 2 chains. This devil wraps you up twice. So you take 22 slashing damage from that.
Oof.
And you are also grappled. You're sort of held in midair as this happens. Rain.
Yes.
Got some chains coming your way.
Me? 20 feet away?
You do, yeah. So one of them moves a little bit closer, but is able to actually shoot the chains out further at you.
Oh.
Doesn't need to fully engage you to do that. Does a 22 hit your AC, Rain?
It does hit me.
Okay. How about a 20, just a regular old 20?
So 20 does not hit me because, thanks to D&D Beyond, I found out I was doing my AC wrong, and I have more than I thought I did. So, haha!
Thanks, D&D Beyond.
Thanks, D&D Beyond.
You're welcome.
So in that case, you are hit once, and you take 11 slashing damage, and you are grappled.
We still have our temp HP that we got earlier, right? That didn't go away? We had 18.
Yeah, that doesn't go away until you rest.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Until you get hit for 22 points, and now.
Torsten, Let's see.
Torsten is going to, not knowing how long we have, and this is just the beginning of the day pretty much, I'm just going to go ahead and use a word of radiance as I pray to Eldath to make these things go
Oh,
back
sorry, you're
wherever they're
getting
from.
attacked, Torsten.
Oh, I'm getting attacked. No. I don't want
Oh
that.
no, wait. Actually, you cannot. Sorry, that's I forgot. Isabel was attacked by 2 of them. So yes, it is your turn, Torsten. And at the start of your turn, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, as the devil creates an illusion, that looks like one of your departed loved ones or bitter enemies. So I am going to say that this illusion, take a little creative license here, appears to be your sister as a Valak in front of you.
That does not sound good. All right, so Wisdom saving throw coming up. I rolled an 18 plus 8, so that's like 26.
Okay, yeah, you know that this is just the chain devil trying to mess with you.
All right, I hold out my holy symbol and I say a word of radiance. So they all have to make 17 con save.
Okay.
All 4 of them.
Con.
Or they take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Radiant.
So here we go. Con. Save. They have a pretty good con. Okay, they all saved.
Oh.
Do they take half?
Nope, I guess not. It's a cantrip.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, they did manage to save in this case. And Rain, it is your turn.
Hooray.
On your turn, one of these devils, that is the devil that is holding you, turns into Thor in front of you. But Thor, like, all burned up and stuff, and says, "Why didn't you save me, Rain?" And you also take 7 piercing damage from being restrained by these barbed chains.
Okay, I'm restrained or grappled?
You are restrained and grappled.
It instant restrained me. Okay, so I need to break that or I can't really do anything, right?
So you can't move when you are restrained or grappled, and it also means that you have disadvantage on attacks and they have advantage against you.
Okay. Well, they're at range, so I have to do... Okay, so is it an athletics check to break it, or...
Yes, it would be a strength athletics check, and it is an action to do that.
I can't move, right?
Right.
So I literally can't do anything. So I will use my action to try and break.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Okay. That is not going to do it, unfortunately.
Huh. Hey guys, know how to beat Rain? This is how you beat Rain and kill him with ease, because I can't do anything. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me as well?
Sure.
As you see Thor in front of you.
22.
Yes, you also see through the devil's plot. What a jerk. Just making some notes here. That is when wind comes through the door and attempts to smother the devil that is attached to Rain. So let's see how that works. It does it. So yes, so wind is now grappling the grappler, who is also restrained by this. And they're going to take some damage from that as well. Okay.
Is this the one that's grappling Rain?
Yes. This
okay.
One grappling Rain. So that is going to be... Okay. As this is all going down, it's about to be Rock's turn. And... Oh, yeah. Actually, sorry. I thought we had less time than we do. Rock, go ahead.
Okay. So... Am I just grappled, or am I also grappled and restrained?
You are. So anyone who is grappled and restrained here.
Okay. Restrained is not happy.
What a jerk DM.
Yeah. I'm just trying to double check. So I thought I had a thing that let me, so cunning action. It's dash, disengage, or hide. Okay. That's what I need to double check. Okay. So it has to be a strength check. I can't try to worm my way out of this. I can't try
you
to
can make
athletic and acrobatics.
You can make an acrobatics check too.
Wait,
I'm sorry,
really?
Rain. I should have let you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. That would.
What would your head check have been if it were an acrobatics?
22.
Oh, okay. So we'll go back and you'll be free, and I'll let you take your turn after we do rock.
Okay.
Well, if we want to just get, because I haven't done anything yet, so if we want to just go back to him for a second, because what he does might color what I do.
Sure. Rain, do you want to take your turn?
So that was my action.
Yeah, that's your action. You still have a bonus action and a move.
I will move to get closer to him.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I can hit him.
Do it.
Twice. Right?
If you spend a key point, you can do it twice.
Yeah. Okay. I roll 25 and a 16.
25 and 16 both hit.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I will stunning strike him with one of the attacks. First attack.
Okay, cool. Roll up that damage.
Yeah, so 13 damage.
Okay. He beats the stunning strike. I rolled a 19 on the die.
I'll do it again. And 16 damage on the second attack.
Okay. What is your DC for the stunning strike?
18.
Okay, he is stunned.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Nice. So you break out, you wiggle out of the chains, you come get him, you punch him twice, and now he is stunned, which means that now it is Rock's turn.
Okay, so the one that's stunned is the one that was grappling and restraining Rain.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's grappling and restraining me is the one that I've insightful on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to break out of this grapple with an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Oh, that's only a 13.
Probably should have hit that one in hindsight.
Can I use my inspiration on this?
Sure.
I have
if you
inspiration.
Want to.
Yeah. I have inspiration that's been floating around for forever.
Okay.
That would be much better. That is a 29.
Sure. That hits.
Okay. So I break free. So I am no longer grappled or restrained. So I just have a move and a bonus action.
Right.
What do I want to do? Okay. Oh dear. No, she doesn't want to do that. That's dumb. All right, she's just going to move like 10 feet more back.
Okay.
Just to try to get out of range of these guys. And she wants to no, that's all she's going to do. She's just going to break free and move back. And in everyone's head, you hear her swearing. It's just, you gotta change underground. This whole thing sucks.
Okay. So that means we go from Rock to Isabel. And Rock, because you were restrained, you should have taken 7 damage at the start of your turn.
Okay. Done.
Isabel, you should also take 7 damage at the start of your turn for being restrained.
Should I?
Yeah.
What kind
piercing.
of damage?
It's piercing. So
is it magical?
No, it is not.
Okay, so 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of hit points. So like, even though I am restrained and grappled, technically I can still attack, right? Even though it's with disadvantage.
Right. Yes, you could still attack even though it's with disadvantage.
Yo, hear me out though.
Yeah.
I would like for Isabel to plant her feet, and since this chain is wrapped around me, I want to swing them.
Okay.
I want to use this devil as a flail.
All right. So as you start your turn, this devil takes on the appearance of your daughter-in-law.
Ugh.
And I need you to make a wisdom
Gross.
saving throw.
Is there anything terrible happening to her?
No, she's just her normal terrifying self.
Terrifying. I got a 17.
Okay, so you are able to overcome this as well. You are not scared of her.
Oh, thank goodness. That would be embarrassing.
So what you want to? So you want to sort of grab the chains and toss this devil.
Yeah.
They're not.
Use them as a flail.
They're not grappling you. You're grappling them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Make a strength athletics check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, please work.
Do I do this at disadvantage? Do we just say it's a disadvantage?
Yeah, since it's kind of like an attack, we'll say it's a disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, so
I hope
this one is a 27. And then disadvantage. Oh, that was the disadvantage.
Gotcha. So 27 is your low roll then.
Yes. 13 plus 14, yeah.
Gotcha. So I got a 20. So what are you trying to do here? Tell me what you're trying to do, and then I'll figure out how to resolve this mechanically.
I'm imagining that it's transformed into Klaga, and Isabel's like, oh, okay. And like, this is what you thought would scare me? And Isabel's like wrapping her wrist around this chain and like pulling this devil in, is like, no, I will teach you fear. And then like just like throws her whole weight into flailing this devil against the nearest wall.
Gotcha. Okay, so you are going to pound him repeatedly against the wall. I'm just going to roll some dice here for damage.
You have done a very, very silly thing, my son.
Yeah, and this devil isn't quite dead yet, but does get slammed against the wall and comes back bleeding ichor and dazed as you repeatedly...
Does he look sorry?
Yes, indeed, and no longer looks like Klaga at all. Like, just
hell yeah.
That BS
awesome.
Immediately. And I think that is probably a perfect place to stop here for this session. It is the Chain Devil's turn, so they are going next, but it does not look good for the Chained Devils at the moment. So that is where we're going to end it this time for the Demonplague. Before we go, real quick, we've got 2 natural 20 prizes to resolve. So if you haven't yet and you're watching in the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch chat, enter !30 is not old. And that's numeral 30, no spaces. So !30 is not old. Go ahead and do that. And I also want to spend a quick second thanking everybody who has given bit donations this time around. Josh Long, Sarah LOL, Megissa, thank you so much. Handing out bits and potions left and right, you're like the anti-Josh Long. So yes.
Yes!
Sarah's going to have an NPC named after him, too.
Yes, Sarah, you will have an NPC named after you. There's many NPCs in here, so very excited to find something Sarah-worthy for you. In the meantime, where can people find you, Robert?
Hey, I'm Robert Adichie. You can find me on Twitter at RADDU76. That's Radu76. You can find me on the big 130,000 person Facebook group. Just look for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. You can find me at scavengerworld.net. We just released our playtest of this new 5th edition setting, so go check that out. And you can find me on a Dark Sun podcast called Bone, Stone, and Obsidian. We just recorded a new one, so that should be out next month, where we talk about defiling magic for Dark Sun.
Robert, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So can you forge with obsidian? Is that a thing?
Oh yeah, I saw you tweeting about that.
you cannot forge with obsidian. There's a so this is James asked that because of the Game of Thrones stuff.
Yes.
And with real obsidian, you can't actually. There's some videos of a guy trying to do it, and you definitely cannot do it.
You can't.
No, but I mean,
Except magic.
it's fantasy, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's still bugs me.
You also
bugs
can't
me
have
'cause-
dragons. So
Yeah, because it bugs me because I know how to nap obsidian because I'm a huge like Dark Sun geek, and they use old kind of weapons. So I learned how to nap obsidian and made some spearheads and stuff. So
Mhm.
oh wow,
Nice.
they could
Oh my
they could
gosh.
use you. They could use you. No spoilers. No spoilers.
There
So but yeah, that's really cool. All right. So where can people find you, Lauren?
Hi, I'm Lauren Urban. You might know me as Obo Crazy, the community manager for D&D Beyond, which is awesome, and I love it. You can also find me as the DM for Dungeon Drunks and one of the players in Heroes of the Veil on the D&D Beyond Twitch channel. Dungeon Drunks and Heroes of the Veil are going to be going to D&D Live, The Descent, which is happening in just a couple of weeks. You cannot say The Descent without saying it like that. At least that's what I find. So definitely keep an eye on us for when we're going to be performing there. And if you're there, come say hi to me. And if you're online, say hi to me. And if I see you at a con, say hi to me, because that's what I do. I'm the community manager. I like talking to the community. So thanks. Bye.
Excellent. How about you, TK? Where can people find you?
That's me. That's TK. And I write spooky stories on the internet. And if you like spooky stories, then you can read them at tkjwrites.com. Or you can follow me on Twitter, TK Joins the Fray. If you are a person or you know people that are living with disability or chronic illness, go ahead and drop like their coffee and Patreon and everything in this tweet thread that I'm doing. I didn't realize that there were so many people that I knew that are in the tabletop RPG community that live with that. And I would like to shout them out across the community. And I like doing that. So that's the thing I'm doing. So
link it in chat, TK.
yeah, do that. Twitter.
While you do that.
Twitter.
Do the tweets.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I will also be at the Descent. Please don't talk to me.
There you go.
Oh,
Just kidding. You can talk to me. I don't care.
I mean, that's a fair request.
Please do not touch me. Do not approach me in public. Absolutely do it. I love
you can
it.
watch from afar.
Yeah.
only approach with
Where
snacks.
can people find you?
Hey,
Gaze upon me.
I'm on Twitter at Rudy Basso. Also, podcasts. Don'tSplitThePodcastNetwork.com. This is a podcast. It comes out every Wednesday-ish. So be sure to check it out on your podcatcher app of choice. Preferably iTunes. There's a new show on our network, and if you listen to it, you know, because they announced it on their show, but not publicly. So you will know in a week what it is. Right, James? Is that what happened?
Yeah, it was sort of announced. I don't know. I would just say, if you have found my voice at the beginning of any new actual play podcast this week, get excited. Also, Star Wars.
Yeah, maybe Star Wars related too. So
anyway, we'll be
we're
more
really
on that
excited.
coming. Yeah, definitely. We're pumped. So yeah, I'm also Don'tSplitThePodcastNetwork.com. I'll also be at The Descent, and I'm on Twitter at James Intricasso. I am at WorldBuilderBlog.com, and I want to let everybody watching or listening know that the Demonplague is a product. It's a level 1 through 20 adventure that you can buy right now. It's available on DriveThruRPG, roleplayingtips.com/Demonplague. You can get it in PDF, soft and hard cover. That's all your print flavors that exist pretty much. And so you can definitely check that out. And right now,
James will sign your copy if you see him at the Descent too.
That is true. I will sign your copy.
Are you DMing the Epic as well,
perhaps
James?
Lauren and TK will. I am not DMing the Epic.
Okay.
I am helping run the sort of overall Epic experience.
Gotcha.
So I'm I'll be there helping run that with Will and Sean. We wrote it. So that's why we'll be there running that Epic. So yeah, if you play the Epic, I'll be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'll sign stuff, I guess, if you want. If you have a copy of the Demonplague, I'll sign it, and then I'll make TK and Lauren sign it too.
Not my real dad. Can't make me.
You are not my real dad, but I will sign your copy of the Demonplague.
And I will only sign your real dad's copy of the Demonplague.
Oh, heck yeah.
That's great because I have a PDF. I'll get my dad to buy the book, send it to me, and then I can hand it to you.
There you go. Whatever it takes to get a sale. So yeah. But for now, we're going to give away a PDF of that adventure for free to the people who entered. So let's see. Or if you have already won it, we'll give you something else.
There you go. This one goes to Bow Bow Bites.
Oh, yeah, Baobab.
Baobab definitely has the Demonplague.
It already has.
In every single way that you can possibly have it.
Of having the Demonplague. Yeah.
We'll send you something else.
Yes, Baobab, we'll be in touch. We have your contact info, so we're going to send you a dope PDF. And let's see. But you know what, Baobab? We'll be in touch, and we can send the Demonplague to a person of your choice. So I'll send you some options. And in the meantime, let's give away something else. Should we give away something else?
Yeah.
All right. I can give away something. Does anybody from the panel want to give away something, or should I just do it?
You should do it. You're epic.
Yeah, you should.
Or no, unless I'm sorry, Robert. I didn't mean to.
I was just say, yeah, I'll go ahead and give away my Eberron adventure.
Yes, a wondrous Eberron adventure. Let's give a copy of that away.
Add Magus. Okay, Magus is in there now too. And Magus a win!
Yay! Look forward. We're going to be in touch to get your DMs Guild email via Twitch chat. Twitch messaging? Twitch?
Yeah.
Twitch word bubble.
Internal messaging system.
Yeah. So
Twitch message bubble thingies.
Yes.
All the things.
Exactly. So thank you all so much for watching. We are going to be
smash that follow.
Oh yeah, smash that follow. Smash it. It's right up there. It's a heart. It's purple and inviting like Barney. And yeah.
Like Barney.
So there you go.
Twitch is like Barney.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. So anyway, we'll see you next time. And remember, don't let the demons bite Rudy.
Yes. Noted.
Don't let them bite.
Bye.
Bye.